not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying the laboratory smoke detector.
Hello, adventure. So in this episode, I want to talk to you about the depth of distance. You know, we live in the future. It's just this amazing world. We can be anywhere, anytime, working on our business. In fact, this episode, we're going to shoot it just on our iPhone. You see, with our iPhone, we have a complete studio in our pocket. Now most websites, even most online transactions, are done completely, first and foremost, on your smartphone. So I remember when people said, oh, you know, I don't know if I can trust online shopping or not. And then what happened is, within the next Christmas, my mom did all her Christmas shopping completely online. It seems a little crazy that people would say that, you know what, people are eventually going to make all their purchases on their smartphone. Well, you know what? Before you know it, you'll do all your Christmas shopping right on your phone. Here's the way that I look at it with distance. If I'm not in the same room with you, essentially, we're just as far away. So, whether I'm on the other side of the country, or whether I'm on the other side of the neighborhood, or whether I'm just on the other side of town, I'm just as far. I'm not in the same room with you. So what's great about the depth of distance, so it doesn't matter. If you're not in the same room with me, well, then we're equally as far away. But what's great is with the cloud, I can be anywhere. I collaborate with my team. I mean, I work with people in 7 different cities across 3 different time zones right now, and we're able to collaborate almost seamlessly. This is called the plane train. Sounds a lot cooler than it really is. It's really just a train to a plane. Use just apps to put everything on cloud, because when you can work anywhere, you have complete freedom, and that's pretty cool. So when I can work from anywhere, what it really allows me to do is it allows me to have freedom, and that freedom allows me to say yes. One thing that we have is we try to create a culture that says a bias towards yes. So when you have a culture that's a bias towards yes, then that's where you're trying to say, let me try to work that out for you. And so when I have that freedom, then I have the freedom to say, yeah, I can go to my kid's game, I can chaperone. Because this idea of just a certain time, days a week, certain times a day, those are lies. Those become prisons. And so we really can have freedom, so we can say yes to help people. So what's great is we live in a world now that's based on collaboration, where it's not on control. I don't have to manage people. I can trust people, and we can collaborate anywhere in the world. And that's a really great thing, because it's about the best idea winning, not just my idea all the time. You know, some people say that the world is just moving way, way too fast, and I'd say that that's kind of a cool thing. But, you know, if you think about it, I can be anywhere in the world by tomorrow. That's awesome. By creating that freedom, by creating that flexibility, that I don't have a bunch of things holding me back from being able to say yes to adventure. Some amazing things have happened in just a short period of time. Do you know that 90% of all the world's digital data has been created in just the last 2 years? That's insane. People spend $1 million a day on the App Store. And a lot of times that's 99 cents at a time. That's pretty incredible. 27% of all photos are taken on a smartphone. It's crazy. They're taken on a smartphone. Like right now, we're shooting everything just on an iPhone today. Meanwhile, a lot of other people, if they were going to go and shoot a video, they're having to get all this gear and light, and we can just be anywhere. While a lot of people on this flight are playing Candy Crush, we're making our video. You know, the global smartphone market is 1.75 billion. That means that almost 2 billion people have a smartphone. You know, there is 500 million more people today that have a smartphone that don't own a toothbrush. Yeah, think about that. Crazy stat. You know, it used to be where if you had a phone, that was a status symbol. Now there's people that don't have a home, they don't have a toothbrush, but they have a smartphone. Here's something that's really, really crazy. The number of babies that were born today new human beings on the planet today. But the number of iPhones that will be sold is 377,000. That means that Apple will sell more iPhones today than people will make babies. And that's pretty incredible. One of the things that I just love is that sense of wonder. I can be anywhere in the world by tomorrow. And so many people just, even on this flight right now, they look bored, but we're flying in the air. That's insane. So it's this crazy idea that we're 30,000 feet in the air right now, and I have Wi-Fi. I can talk to my team later, so this morning I've already checked a couple of emails. I put out some communication with some of my team. I went and checked out some social media. It's pretty amazing, but we don't have a sense of wonder anymore. That's one of our problems. We don't appreciate how incredible the world we live in. You see, like right now, I'm just sending a message to my team, and it's bouncing off of the satellite, and then it's sending it to them, and there's no distance. We're almost like we're in the same room, and we're sharing information, and we're working collaboratively. Meanwhile, other people are using this amazing technology to just complain about it. So it's an amazing idea that I traveled 1,000 miles in just a couple of hours. I had breakfast in Florida, and then I'm going to have lunch in Arkansas. You see, while I was on that flight, there's a lot of people that were taking a nap or they were playing Candy Crush, and meanwhile, our entire episode was filmed and edited right on that iPhone. You see, you live an amazing time. Don't become immune to the wonder all around you. Use technology to accelerate you, because your adventure begins right now.